Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But everyone...
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your...
So you somehow work here? For Perikles?
No, for Aspasia.
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird that...
And my weapons?
Don't...
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a...
And you convinced her?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides!
συνέβη μόλις? Τι τούτο είναι?
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Perikles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Perikles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority, such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end. Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
You've grown up in Perikles.
No one is like Pericles, and which is why,
When you walked in,
how I wish you,
I might...
if you come back.
Αδύνατον εστί.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me
Spare me. I'm only looking...
a Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though you could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man.
I have no...
No, you...
So we get him drunk and he talks...
Impressive foreigner.
All right.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me...
How do you know Perikles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you... You're awfully worked up.
I'm never just anything, foreigner.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly...
It wouldn't be a pot.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished...
I'm here for your sweet...
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very...
A new face in Perikles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable...
I am called many things. It is...
What do you call yourself?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. Oh, go on.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not...
Good men lead quiet lives, as old...
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clear.
After my argument with
I'm Perikles' new servant.
an Athenian servant,
I was a rower on Perikles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
I'm only here because I'm...
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it...
Let's conjure Dion.
This amateur in...
Ready for more?
Yeah!
I could outdrink both.
Why don't you just apologize?
It's he who should apologize.
Sophocles is a friend, and one...
Perikles isn't...
Either we dine here and praise Perikles, or we dine with Cleon.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
I like you.
I brought myself. I'm on the trail.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, right?
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician. Best of the best.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Τι συνέβη μόλις?
How's Euripides?
You can stop hiding in here. Everybody won't notice.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our home.
If you see Perikles, tell him I said... And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice.
Just can't stay.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today,
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
There's another goat?
Ooh.
Now, it's time for you to help.
All business right.
Focus.
Fled Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If the smartest and most...
Prostitutes? This is serious.
They don't like being called that. And for...
Such as...
These women are companions, counselors, confidants. Powerful men come to the Etera. Ali! Ooh, this... When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes...
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating airbladder.
If it isn't the one...
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge could...
you remember. Perhaps...
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question.
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the...
Don't be absurd!
This argument between you...
Perhaps. How...
I'm not getting dragged...
Very well. Answer this. Does the art...
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not?
If you say so.
Aspasia.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Perikles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her...
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Perikles to come down here.
Explain to me your point of view.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. Technically, you're a guest. If you join...
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowd...
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And, of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day...
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of...
So you did this...
Anaxagoras.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing?
I would never have sent him into...
It seems you have met...
My people.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Perikles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Perikles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm... related to one of the cult members, and I believe...
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation.
See? You didn't need the weapon.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality.
You get used to it. What are you going to do now?
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like...
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades.
Alcibiades says a lot.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think...
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault.
Okay, thanks. I knew I could...
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!